Hey guys, welcome to That's So Ray podcast. I am your host Ray, and this is season 2 of That's So Ray. So if you are a new listener, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so happy to have you here. And if you haven't listened to season 1, make sure you check those episodes out right after this. And if you're a returning listener, thank you so much for the continuous support and tuning in, even if it's every so often or you just pop in to listen to a couple episodes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I am so excited to be back. I think it's been like a year and a half, probably 2 years, which is so crazy. And I did not expect the break to be that long. And so much has changed since season 1. One of the major things is I'm on YouTube now. I'm so happy. I wanted to be on YouTube season 1, but it just didn't work out. Just the production and me trying to get the camera situation together and the timing of when I wanted to upload the podcast, it just didn't work. But I'm so geeked to have the podcast on YouTube now. So if you're a person who loves watching the podcast on YouTube, this one's for you. And I'm still on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, so you have options if you're on the road or cleaning or cooking or however you listen to my podcast. You have the choice to listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube. That's So Ray is a podcast for anyone navigating life in their 20s or life in general. I talk about real and honest conversations. I share advice, give encouragement, and I talk about faith and Jesus while also making sure that we have some fun moments in there. We have serious conversations, but I want to make sure that we have a little bit of fun. So we'll dive into trending topics, cultural topics. So yeah, it's just a little bit of everything. I would say season 2 is the same as season 1. So if you listen to season 1, it's the same vibe. In this season, I did dive deeper into my faith. Season 1, I talked about faith a little bit, but in this season, I really want to get more into my faith, talking about Jesus, my journey, and all of that, because I know there's people on here that can relate, and I want to make sure that my faith is involved in any and everything that I do. And I do want to make sure that every conversation that I have is with pure intentions and aligns with who I am, my morals, my values, and all of that stuff. The only difference that I will say is this season is more for the girls. Last season, it was more so for everyone. Everyone can listen to it. But where I am at in this season, I just feel like I can resonate with the girls more. But I will say not every single conversation or topic or episode will be just for the girls. I will have guests on here. My boyfriend will be on here. So there will be conversations for literally everybody. And when I talk about trends and cultural topics and anything like that, even when I talk about Jesus, those conversations can resonate with anybody. I don't want to exclude anyone out because I do want to make sure that any and everyone gets advice, encouragement, and just can be able to laugh while listening to my podcast. When I was jotting everything out for like how I wanted this season to be, I literally was like, I might as well make this into like a coffee date type of vibe. You know, when you're with your bestie and you go get coffee, you just yap for hours about everything under the sun. That's literally how I want this season to be and how I want it to feel. Because one, I absolutely love coffee. So you'll see me drinking coffee on here or sometimes chai tea. And I want you guys to like have that same little vibe. You're drinking your favorite drink and we're just chit-chatting about literally everything. I just feel like that's such a comfy, cozy type of vibe. And that's how I want my podcast to feel when you guys listen. I want my podcast to be relatable to where you can sit and listen and be like, oh my gosh, same, like I have that same experience or I went through the same thing, all of that stuff. And when I was getting everything together for season 2, I was thinking of season 1, I truly didn't know what my purpose was. I still was trying to figure it out. I truly believe that my purpose is talking to people, giving advice, just being that open ear to have people just like come and talk to me and just get understanding or they can feel like they're understood. Because growing up, I always was the person that people came to for advice, just to talk. I just was a comfortable person to come to. And I had no problem with that, like at all. Like I love helping people. I love giving people advice and like encouragement and making sure they're good. I just realized like a lot of people like come to me. It's probably because God literally was like, your purpose is to be there for people who want advice, want clarity, just want someone to like talk to basically. And he put that on me to be able to spread the gospel for one and to make sure that everyone is seen. And it will be like, obviously like my close friends will come to me, but it will be people that I know of, but like we're not close. Honestly, it's the best feeling ever. Like I love being that person where people can be like, I can feel comfortable with telling her this and I know that she won't judge me. That's what I want to be for everyone. So I think God placed this podcast on my heart for a reason, and he wanted me to do this podcast so I can be able to be there for people and just help them through whatever they're going through in life. I would literally pray, like, what is my purpose? I don't really know, like, what's going on. I had in my mind that this was the purpose, but I just didn't fully know. So That's a Ray is literally an answered prayer. And it's so crazy that, like, I'm finally realizing it. And the whole time I'm literally thinking, I just want That's So Ray podcast to be a breath of fresh air for those who are listening, because there's so much chaos, there's so much darkness that's going on in the world right now, and the world is so heavy. I want to make sure that I'm the light in the world that is so dark. And what's also so crazy that if you know me, you know how shy I am and how I do not like public speaking. Anytime I was in school and I had to do like a presentation, I would literally freeze. I would have so much anxiety. I did not like it. So it's really crazy and almost a full circle moment that I'm doing a podcast. God can take what you think is your weakness and turn it into something good, and you use it for good. Because God was literally like, girl, you think that you can't communicate well, you don't like public speaking, you're shy, you're this, watch this. He was literally like, I'm about to put you on the mic, I'm about to put you on the camera, and you're about to speak to people. And that's why I want this season to be more faith-led, because I feel like when I talk about myself, I just can't not talk about God. I can't not include him in my conversations because he got me to where I am. And I'm so big on making sure that my intentions are filled with the purpose of God. I do want to say that I don't have everything figured out, but I just want to help people who are confused, who want advice, encouragement, and I can use the experiences that I have been through to help those who need it. Okay, so now that I yapped for who knows how long about season 2 and all of that, let's talk about where I've been. I feel like every time people ask me, oh, like, how have you been? Like, what have you been up to? I literally say the same thing. It's, oh, nothing. Like, I've just been chilling, schooled or work. So you're about to get that same answer. I've literally been relaxing. I've been working. I've just been trying to get my life together. Last June, June, like the end of June, I graduated from college. So I'm officially degreed up. I'm so happy to be done. I was going through it with college. Accounting class literally beat me up so bad. So I am so happy to have a diploma. I'm so happy to be done. And I'm working full time now. I'm a marketing coordinator. So I've been really getting my skills up with marketing because I absolutely love marketing. And yeah, that's literally it. I've just been working right after I graduated. I relaxed for a minute. I just spent time with friends and family. I did fall off of some good habits. The last time I was on the mic, I was deep into my word. I was doing Bible study pretty frequently. I had like a good consistency, and then fell off, and I hate it so much. I also fell off of reading. I've been reading here and there, but it's not consistent like how I used to be. Same with the gym. Fell off. I did get a gym membership, so I am determined to be consistent with the gym again. I am literally going to get back into my good habits. I'm going to do Bible study. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to take time for myself. I'm going to read, all of that. And I did realize that I need to slow down, like not be so quick to do things. Just take a breather, take a moment, and then see where I'm at, and then get to it. And honestly, I learned that this is the way to truly live. If you are always in a rush, it just, in the end, it will come back to you and you're going to be so wore out. You're going to be so tired. And then you're not going to be able to do the things that you want because you're just so exhausted. Your body is like, I need to relax. I need to chill before I do anything else. So if that is you, where you're always rushing, you're always like, I got to do this, I got to do that, and you're just kind of putting your all into everything else and not yourself, we're going to make sure that we slow down, we take time for ourselves, we don't rush everything, and that we prioritize. So before I wrap up this episode, I just want to make sure I talk about season 2 takeaways. So with this season, I just want to make sure that every episode you guys take away either a reminder, some advice, or just have something that gets you thinking. I want you guys to have like those, ooh, that's so good, I need to write that down, type of moments. I feel like those are the best. And that is all for this episode. It's just a little introduction for season 2. We will chit chat again every Thursday, so make sure you stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube and you follow me on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and follow That's So Ray on Instagram. Bye guys.